And welcome to the NEPIC Golf Day. We have first player on the first tee on the Priestman course, and looking like we have an excellent starting position. Everything about that really good. Ball position, stance, grip, head position, weight distribution, very, very good. Let's get you moving. Very promising. And then when you get to the top of the backswing here, we can see certainly the club's going beyond parallel with the John Daly look, but that's caused there's two elements to this overswing at the top of the backswing. Number one is the shoulders are going through 90 degrees. That's a 90-degree line there from your starting position, so you're generating something which is more akin to 135 degrees of shoulder rotation. Now, you could have some timing issues with that. The second element there is there's a slight fold in the left arm there. So I would like to see those improve, so reducing the rotation, putting in some width in the arms. Consequence on this downswing now is that there's a big drive with the legs to the right, to the left I should say, and the likelihood is that you'll have issues from time to time trying to time the whole thing, because the top half's over rotating, bottom half is driving too aggressively. I see a little bit of a spin there on that left foot as it moves back and through, but some nice stuff, without question. So try and get into the habit of limiting the shoulder turn and matching up the hands and arms as they work through together. Next player on the tee. Quite tidy looking starting position here. Which is good. And there we have the first real issue. So nice backswing, nice shoulder and hip rotation, nice stability from the legs, but look what we see here. Looking at that, particularly that left wrist, you can see how it's been bowed back the way, so it bows back in with that sort of angle there. Now what that does is it closes down the club face in the backswing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be delivered like that, just depends how you react from there, but what you've got is a significant variation certainly in how the club face is controlled in your swing, and that's where I would certainly want to see some progress, because there's some nice moves, without doubt, some very nice moves here. Slight jump there on the left heel, but I'd certainly have priority in terms of trying to make progress delivered to how you control that club face there. What that might mean for you is that you need to have a look at the grip as a starting point. You've got quite a strong right hand grip. I'm sure that'll be having an influence on how the wrist is bowed back. So you can get some help with it and make a big difference. Player number 3. And you see naturally as you set up here that there's definitely a tendency to load your weight excuse me, on the left hand side here. so there's more weight than there should be on this left side. What I'd like to see is changing the angle of the shoulders, get them more tilted to the right, so this would allow the head to sit a little bit more to the right also. These angles are quite important to get you in the right position to start, to improve your chances of delivering the club right and obviously driving the ball better. So what you need to do here is just tilt the shoulders more to the right. You'll feel like there's more weight to the right, which is fine. And then as a consequence, once you start the club back, you don't quite get the sort of fullness of the turn or the most effective pivot. You certainly would want to feel similar to the address position, that when you get to the top of the backswing, you're more over the right side. Okay, maybe a slightly narrow stance may help you move a little bit better, and as a consequence, as you come into impact, the weight isn't transferred across to this left side sufficiently, so you're very, very much in the middle at that point there. You want a little bit more weight transfer, and all that will come from address position and then moving into how you control the pivot on the backswing. So really need to get weight more to the right side and use your rotation through the ball. That would mean you get that. When we talk about getting through the ball, that's pretty much what we mean there. Good luck with that. And the final player of this group. Nice starting position. So there's top of the backswing there. What we've got is a limited shoulder turn, limited hip turn. Could be caused because of the excessive width on the stance here. But when you get a situation like this, the body hasn't wound up sufficiently, it's difficult to use that effectively on the way down. So a full turn is important. And the consequence of this now, going down into impact, is that your body is moving vertically. It's not so much that your head's coming out, it's the whole body is driving vertically. Now, I think there's power there, but when you move in this fashion, you just don't get the full extent of that compression on the ball. There's still a lot of weight held back here, so we need to get you rotating through the ball better, and that's going to come by rotating, improving the rotation in the backswing. So I hope that makes sense. So really need to work on the complete rotation back and through. Hope that gives you a way of getting forward. Hope you've all had a good day.